Serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put y'all faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo.
Imagine I don't like no soldiers with the spirit of the Lord. We don't like no soldiers. You understand me?
Saint, black, Hispanic, native, they hate y'all as the same. Paint Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say he hate. African soft niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in the cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We live in these wasteland poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lie sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under YAHANNA, ain't he murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priest bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves.
Aquí somos la Escuela Israelita del Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Hoy estamos aquí.
Lord Commander General YAHANNA, I.S.U.P.K.
This is what Commander General YAHANNA did. This is what he did.
First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I'd never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. That's right. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
live, sir.
On sign of Christ. Shalom, Israel. We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. We started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the leadership of Commanding General YAHANNA. All right. This morning we have our Sabbath service. I'm saying it's a commandment of the Lord to remember the Sabbath. The reason why we perform the Sabbath service is to remind our people of our culture and the context of where it comes from. All right, primarily we read from Leviticus chapter 23. All right, if y'all are online, like, share, and subscribe. If you're in the Houston area, I'm saying between 11 and noon, come by to the school, man, sit in on the Sabbath service.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Be the culture keepers, man. You know what I'm saying? I.S.U.P.K is here in the earth to not let our people walk around and live in ignorance, man. That's why we hold the Sabbath service. But with that, we're gonna get right into the scriptures. All right, I'm Police Officer Razanayash. We have Officer 50 Yabakan, and we're gonna start reading these scriptures. You ready to come up?
We gotta say, we gotta bring the first precept.
Salaki. All right, so we're gonna bring up the first precept, Officer Yabakan. Imagine him stand.
State your register.
All right, state your registry.
Yabakan ban Yahawada ban Yashala.
Yabakan ban Yahawada ban Yasharala.
Yahaba Shim Yahawasha Barakatah.
Yahweh Shem Yahweh Barakatah.
Yes, sir. I got it.
Season love. There we go.
I guess I could sit on this side until Officer Royale gets here. So you're gonna pour the wine.
Layasha Allah.
Ayashala.
Now you pretty much announce us into the prayers.
All right, with that, we're going to start off with the Lord's Prayer. We're going to turn, face the east. We're going to say the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, followed by the English.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Kodash.
Kodash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwazka.
Malakwazka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Ratazayka.
Ratazaka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'arataza.
Ba'arataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathan Lanoa.
Nathan Lanawa.
Lacham.
Lacham.
Kal.
Kal.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalak Nawa.
Wasalak Lanawa.
Kabawath Nawa.
Wathinawa.
Kasalak Nawa.
Kasalak Nawa.
Kabawathi Nawa.
Wathinawa.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Taba'aya Nawa.
Tabayainawa.
Banasaya Wan.
Manasaiwan.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashaya Nawa.
Hawashainawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Malakwa.
Wahala.
Hala.
Wata Para.
Hata Para.
Laiwalamim.
Lawalamium.
Aman.
Aman. In the English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth as it is in heaven.
In earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts
As we forgive our debtors.
as we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation,
But deliver us from evil.
but deliver us from evil.
For thine is the
For
kingdom.
thine is the kingdom
And the power.
and the power
And the glory.
and the glory.
Forever so be it.
Forever so be it. HaKach, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
B'Hashem Yahawashi.
Hashem Yahushai.
Baba Kasha.
Baba Kasha.
Nathan Lanawa.
Nathanawa.
HaKach.
Hakak.
HaKach.
Hakak.
Larapa'ah.
Arapa'a.
Kal Makala.
Makal Makala.
Wakal Marawa.
Makal Marawa.
HaKach.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Ha Matazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
HaKach.
Hakak.
Lahakwayam.
Lahakwayam.
Hamathiam.
Hamathyam.
HaKach.
Hakak.
Al Rakawath.
Al Rakawath.
Hatama Allah.
Hatama Allah.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
B'Hashem Yahawashi.
Hashem Yahushai.
The water Aman.
Wada Aman. In the English, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahawashi.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the
The
dead.
power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
The power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out in the name of Yahushai.
To cast them out in the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
B'Hashem Yahawashi.
Hashem Yahushai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wa Yasha'ala.
Wa Yasharala.
Wa Ha Bayat Saparim.
Wa Habayah Saparium.
Barak.
Barak.
B'Hashem Yahawashi.
Hashem Yahushai.
The water Aman.
The water Aman in the English. Lord, in the name of Yahushai.
Lord, in the name of Yahawashi.
Bless us at Israel.
Bless us and Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharim.
Al-Ahariam.
Ma'ayan.
Ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isariah.
Azaria.
Isariah.
Azaria.
Ma'aim.
Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemayim.
Shemayim.
Wa'arataza.
Wa'arataza.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanat.
Hanat.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayasan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yah.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yamamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ayakayaka.
La'ayakayaka.
Wayarach.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Athnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Tazaafka.
Yashamar Taza'afka.
Wabawa Aka.
Waba'awaka.
Ma'aitha.
Ma'aitha.
Wa'ad Awalam.
Wa'aid awalam. In the English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from the Lord,
My help cometh from the Lord,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
He that keepeth thee will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy keeper.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in.
The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in.
From this time forth
From this time forth
and even forevermore.
and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
All Damialaka.
Al-Damayalka.
All Zacharash.
Al-Thakarash.
Wa all Seshakwat.
Wa-al-Tashakwat.
All
Al.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabika.
Awayabika.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahweh Mayam.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Sha'awa.
Sha'awa.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Amika.
Al-Imaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yam Yam.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayata Ya'ai Tazawa.
Wayathaya'ata Zayatwa.
All Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarawa.
Amarawa.
Lakawa.
Lakarwa.
Wanakak Yadam.
Wanakak Yadam.
Magoya.
Magalia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Sham Yasharala.
Iwad.
Iwad.
Kaya.
Kayat.
Noah I Tazawa,
Noah I Tazawa,
Lab,
Lab,
Yakadwa,
Yakadwa,
Al-Yakub,
Al-Yakab,
Baryath,
Baryath,
Yakarathwa,
Yakarathwa,
Ahoya,
Ahalia,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wa Yashamai Aliyam,
Wa Yashamai Alawam,
Mawa Abba,
Mawa'aba,
Wa Hagarium,
Wa Hagarium,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa Amawan,
Wa Amawan,
Wa Amalak,
Wa Amalak,
Palashath,
Palashat,
Am Yashabia,
Am Yashabia,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Zarawai,
Sarawai,
Laban Yalawai,
Laban, Lawawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha Laham,
Aishalaham,
Kamadian,
Kamadia,
Kasiyasara,
Kasayasara,
Kayabian,
Kayabia,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Kwa Yashawan,
Kwa Yashawan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan Da'ira,
Ba'ayan Da'ira,
Hayawa,
Ayawa,
Daman,
Naman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Sayathamwa,
Sayathamwa,
Nadiabawa,
Nadayabwa,
Ka Ira,
Ka Irab,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Abba,
Wakaza Bak,
Wakazabak,
Wakatazal Manai,
Wakatazal Manai,
Ka Nasiakamwa,
Kal Nasayakamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarawa,
Amarawa,
Nayarasha,
Nayarasha,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath,
Ath,
Na'awath,
Na'awath,
Alahayim,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahayat,
Sayathamwa,
Sayathamwa,
Kagogala,
Kagolgala,
Kakwash,
Kwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Wakwa,
Rakwa,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Taba'ira Ya'ira,
Taba'ira Ya'ira,
Wakalahabah,
Wakalahabat,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Hariam,
Hariam,
Khan,
Khan,
Tharadapma,
Taradabma,
Basaira,
Basaira,
Slakia, Basairaka,
Basairaka,
Wabasa Wapaska,
Wabasa Wapathka,
Tabahalam,
Taba'alam,
Mala'a,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Malawan,
Wayabakwashwa,
Wayabakwashwa,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahawa,
Wayaba'alwa,
Adyai,
Ajai,
Wayakaparawa,
Wayakparwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Ata,
Shamka,
Shamka,
Yahawa,
Yahawa,
Labarka,
Labarka,
Ayawan,
Aliyawan,
Al Kaharataza,
Al-Kaha Arataza. In the English, keep not thou silence,
Keep not thy silence,
O Yahweh,
O Yahweh,
hold not thy peace,
and hold not thy peace,
and be not still,
and be not
O
still,
Yahweh.
O Yahweh,
For lo,
for lo,
thine enemies make a tumult,
that enemies make a tumult,
and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people,
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
They have said,
They have said,
Come,
Come,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
and let us cut them off from being a nation,
that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
For they have consulted together with one consent.
They are confederate against thee,
They are confederate against thee,
the tabernacles of Edom,
the tabernacles of Edom,
and the Ishmaelites,
and the Ishmaelites,
of Moab,
and
and the Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gebal and Ammon,
Gebal and Ammon,
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur also is joined with them.
Assur also is joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah.
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
Do unto them as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kison,
at the brook of Kison,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb,
Make their nobles like Oreb,
and like Zeb,
and like Zayed,
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes as Zabah,
all their princes as Zabah,
and as Almunah,
and as Zarmuna,
who said,
who have said,
let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession.
O my God,
Oh my God,
make them like a wheel,
make them like a wheel,
as the stubble before the wind,
as a stubble before the wind,
as a fire burneth the wood,
as a fire burneth the wood,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire,
and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire.
so persecute them with thy tempest,
So persecute them with thy tempest,
and make them afraid with thy storm.
and make them afraid with thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame,
Fill thy faces with shame,
that they may seek thy name, O Lord.
that they may seek thy name, O Lord.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Let them be confounded and troubled forever.
Yea,
Yea,
let them be put to shame and perish,
let them be put to shame and perish,
that men may know
that men may know
that thou,
that thou,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
whose name alone is Yahweh,
art the most high over all the earth.
art the most high over all the earth.
That's it, sir.
All right.
Say sorry.
Sar, turn the face in front.
Let me shop me.
Shabia,
Shop him.
Shabia. Let me sit. All right, with that, we're gonna get right into the scriptures. We're starting at, we're starting off when we left last Sabbath.
Come, sir.
So we're gonna be starting from Genesis chapter 25 and verse 28. In the Hebrew, we're gonna read 7 verses, and then we're gonna read them in English.
Come.
Excellent. Genesis 25, verse 28.
Okay. I'm ready, sir.
You ready?
Come.
Go ahead.
Come. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 28, in the Hebrew. YAHANNA. Isupk. I.S.U.P.K. Tazayad. Bapayawa. Wara Bakwaha. Slakia. Wara Bakwa. Ahabath. Ath. Yaikwa. Verse 29. Wayazad. Yaikwa. Nazayad. Wayaba'a. I.S.U.P.K. Man. Hashada. Wahawa. I.S.U.P.K. Verse 30. YAHANNA. I.S.U.P.K. All. Yaquab. Ha la'ai yatanawa. Slaki. Ha la'ai yatanawa.
What verse on?
30. Feed me. I feel like I said that wrong. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying was lucky. Ha la'ai yatanaya. Na'a. Man. Ha Adam. Ha Adam. Hazah. Kaya, I.S.U.P.K, Anakia, I.O, Khan, Quara'a, Shamwa, Adawam, verse 31, Waya Amar, Yaquab, Makara, Kayawam, Af, Bakarafka, Leah. Verse 32, Waya Amar, I.S.U.P.K, Hana, Anakia, Ha, Wallah, it's like how Wallaka, Lamawaf, Wallah, Wallama, Za, Leah, Bakara. Verse 33, Waya Amar, Yaquab, Hashabiah, Leah, Kayawam, Waya Shabai, Lawa, Waya Makar, Af, Bakarathwa, La Yaquab. Verse 34, Wa Yaquab, Nathan, La I.S.U.P.K, Lacham, Wana Zayad, Idashim, Wa Ya-Akal, Wa Ya-Shaf, Wa Ya-Quam, Wa Ya-Laka, Wa Ya-Baza, I.S.U.P.K, Ath, Ha-Bakara.
7 verses.
That was 7.
Okay.
Most ain't crazy.
All right, we're gonna go back and read them in the English. Genesis chapter 28, verse 25, verse 28.
Khan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 25, verse 28. And Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob.
Salak, hold on, 25 and 28. It's easy for me to follow. Okay. Most High in Christ. So, and Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob, man. All right, I know I was looking at the Sabbath service last Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing the breakdown of how Rebekah, you know, she was a loyal sister. And Rebekah loved her own kind, man. And the fact that she loved between her own 2 children, her 2 sons, she loved Jacob more, man. All right, because she knew there was something about Jacob compared to Esau. She knew in the end, you know, at the end of, beginning, end of the day, that the spirit that Jacob had, you know, she identified more with him as not only her son, but her brother, man. And that's why she loved Jacob more. You know, she knew that Jacob had a spirit on him. And that Esau, you know, even though he was Isaac's favorite, you know, so the spirit wasn't with him. And she didn't see a brother in Esau. She saw something in Jacob, man.
That's right.
And that goes to show, you know, these sisters do have discernment, you know what I'm saying, in the world. Y'all know what a righteous brother looks like. And y'all know what a wicked, lascivious brother looks like, man. Y'all know the difference between righteousness and wickedness, man. And you're seeing the descendants of Isaac, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob here in this truth, man, I.S.U.P.K, man. And that's why we hold down the Sabbath service.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to be too detailed. I know we got a lot of verses to cover. I know this is the first one, but go ahead. You got something. Go ahead.
Verse 29. And Jacob sod pottage, And Esau came from the field, and he was faint. Verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore his name was called Edom. Verse 31. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. Verse 32. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? Verse 33. And Jacob said, swear to me this day, and he sware unto him. And he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Verse 34. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up, and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. If I could, sir.
Go ahead.
What you said after verse 28 was so heavy, because the mother knew, you know, so the mother had that discernment that one of the kids was, you know what I'm saying, more, there was something about him that was just better than the other kid. And this right here, like says it, like that kid gave Esau, he gave up his birthright. He gave up his inheritance. You know what I'm saying? Everything his father had to give to him, leave him behind in the world. He just gave it up for a bowl of stew. You know what I'm saying? Like that mother's intuition that she had, like my Ottawa said, it was on point. And not only that, the Lord said that, like before these two children were born, that the younger children is the older child is gonna serve the younger child. Right. So it was written from the go, but you know what I'm saying, the card showed themselves when the going got tough. Esau couldn't endure.
And Salaka, that also goes to show, you know, paraphrasing, you know, where your how you say it, where your heart is, there also is your treasure. You know what I'm saying? Esau despised, you know, his birthright, his responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And so he sold it because it didn't mean anything to him. And it makes me think about, you know, people in the world. I was just thinking about this the other day. You know, at my slavery, a lot of people would tell me what they do in their off time. They say, I can't wait to get off work, chill, smoke weed, or go out partying, or Netflix and chill, or do whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, me being a priest in the school, I'm preoccupied with the school and building the nation and keeping the culture, preparing for Sabbath service, preparing for my next, you know, camp day. You know what I'm saying? This school and the building of the kingdom is my treasure.
That's right.
I'm preoccupied with doing the work of the Lord. If you're not in the truth and you're just living selfishly, you're living, you know, carnally. You're out there living just to protect yourself. You're living for survival outside these doors, man. You know what I'm saying? And death is waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of uncertainty when you're not in the school. But, you know, thankfully we got brothers here in I.S.U.P.K and the commanding general, YAHANNA. And our treasure is our people and bring them together. You know what I'm saying? Black Latinos and Native Americans, and holding down these scriptures, man, holding down our culture and our feast days, man. So
that's right.
I just want to put that out there.
Sir. You got it. So whatever you want to put out there.
Yeah.
You want to go back to the Hebrew?
Good.
Khan.
It's where Genesis chapter 49, it's like 25.
No, we had 26 and 1.
26 and 1?
Khan. It happened to just cut off right perfectly.
I see it. All right, so Genesis chapter 26, verse 1.
Khan.
All right, let's let it go.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 1 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA, Ra'ai ba, Lufkin. Ba Aratazah, Malabad, Ha Ra'ai ba. Ha Ra'a Shawan, Ashar, Haya, Bayamya, Abraham, Wayalaka, Yatzakwa, all Abba Yamalaka, Malak, Palashathium, Gorara, verse 2, Waya Ra'ah, Alayawa, Slakia, Ayawa, Yahweh, Waya Amar, Al, Sarad, Ma Tazarayama, Shekan, Ba'aratza, Ashar, Amar, Alayaka. Verse 3, Gawar, Ba'aratza, Haza'ath, Wa Ahaya, Imaka, Wa Abarakaka, Slakia, Wa Abarakka, Kaya, Laka, Wa Lazaraika, Athan, Ath, Kal, Ha-Arazath, Ha'al, Waha, Pumathia, Ath, Ha, Shabaya, Ashar, Na, Shabathia, La Abraham, Abika. Verse 4, Wa Ha Rabba Yathia, Ath, Zaraika, Ka Kawakabia, Ha Shamyam, Wanathaya, Lazaraika, Ath, Kal, Ha Aratazath, Ha'al, Waha Sabarakawa, Slakia, Waha Sabarakwa,
and I will confirm.
Amen, and shall be blessed.
Oh, Salaki. Doing something else.
No Swiss Slaki. Waha Sabarakawa, Bazaraika, Kal, Gawa Yaya, Ha Rataza. Verse 5, Iqab, Ashar, Shammai, Abraham, Bakwalya, Waya, Shamar, Ma, Shamar, Rathaya, Ma, Tazawathia, Kwawathia, Wa Thawar, it's like it was the Wara Thaya. Verse 6, Wayashab, Yatazakwa, Bagarar. Verse 7. Waya Sha'alawa. Anashia. Hamakwam. La Ashathwa. Waya Amar. Achathia. Hawa'a. Kaya. Yara'a. La Amar. Ashathia. Pan. Yaha Raganawa. It's like Yaha Raganaya. Anashia. Hamakuam. Ayo. Rabakwa. Kaya. Tawabath. Mara'a. Haya'a. Back to the English.
Back to the English.
Most High in Christ. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 1. And there was a famine in the land, beside the first famine that was in the days of Abraham. And Isaac went unto Abimelech, king of the Philistines, unto Gerar. Verse 2. And the Lord appeared unto him and said, Go not down into Egypt, dwell in the land which I shall tell thee of. Verse 3. Sojourn in this land, and I will be with thee, and will bless thee. For unto thee and unto thy seed I will give all these countries, and I will perform the oath which I swear unto Abraham thy father. Verse 4. And I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven. Slakia. Verse 4. And I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and will give unto thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall be all the nations of the earth be blessed. Verse 5. Because that Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my laws. Verse 6. And Isaac dwelt in Gerar.
Real quick, if I may, you know what this is? When I'm reading this, you know, this is what I would call generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? And it just came with simple obedience. I'm saying simple obedience. You know what I'm saying? Yahweh said, "Don't go into Egypt, but go into the land that I'm going to tell you to go to." You know what I'm saying? No opinions, no what ifs, no questioning. You know what I'm saying? The direction of the Father. And that's how we move also, man, and it's truth, man. You know what I'm saying? When we have disputes or we have questions or we don't know how to, you know, make decisions for ourselves, we seek counsel from the men of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? We seek that righteous counsel, and it's going to keep us out of trouble, man. And in the end, there's a reward, there's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? There's a benefit to it. You know what I'm saying? Something as simple as, I was thinking about this morning. You know, we're coming to the truth as a trooper. You know, a higher ranking man may say, go outside and take out the trash. Or go outside and do 10 jumping jacks and come inside. You know what I'm saying? Or Salaki, I need help with, you know, choosing a new slave race. Okay, go outside, look up at the sky, and come walk back in. You know what I'm saying? Boom, done. It may be something as simple as that. You know, but it's really just the following the orders, man. Following through with the orders, and then you get the blessing in return. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know, we continue the covenants by our obedience. And we bless the generations after us, man. That's how multiply our seed is going to be, man. You know what I'm saying? And all these other nations are going to look up to us, and we're going to rule over them, man, righteously. You know, it's very simple. You know what I'm saying? When you get out of your head and stop leaning on your own understanding like the Christians do, you know what I'm saying? You don't get in the way of the work of the Lord, man.
That's right.
You just get in line and lock in, man. You know, it's very easy. You know, keeping the commandments is not grievous. You know what I'm saying? Summarize it.
Come.
Go ahead.
concert. Verse 7. And the men of the place asked him of his wife, and he said, she is my sister. For he feared to say, she is my wife. Lest, said he, the men of the place should kill me for Rebekah, because she was fair to look upon.
We're going to verse 8 now, right?
I'll come back to the Hebrew.
Let's go to verse 8 back in the Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? But let me just make a quick reference to verse 7, which we just read. You know what I'm saying? Abraham had to refer to Rebekah as his sister because she was too beautiful to look upon, man. You know what I'm saying? I know in today's standards, every country, every era, whatever, has its own standards of beauty. But, you know, we should focus more on the spirit behind the sisters, man, that we engage with. You know what I'm saying? You can look any kind of way, you know what I'm saying, but your spirit should be beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Who your reverence for the Lord should come through. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what you look like. You know what I'm saying? Where is your treasure? You know what I'm saying? If you're a sister, you need work to be done, look up to the men above you, man. Ask what needs to be done in the school. Ask what needs to be done. How can I help prepare for the next feast day? You know what I'm saying? That's the work of the Lord, and that's what shines through, irregardless of what you look like. All right? So yeah, I just wanted to emphasize that point. With that, we're going to start off in Genesis 26, verse 9 in the Hebrew. Genesis chapter 26, verse Salakia. Shalom, what's on Christ, sis? Glad to have you here with us, sis. All right. We always say, you know, for all you our viewers online who watch and listen to our classes, you know, it's a different experience when you're actually in person, you know what I'm saying, at the address of the school, you know what I'm saying, amongst your brothers and your sisters, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we always can encourage our people to, yes, of course, like and share and comment, you know what I'm saying, but yeah, if you have the time and you treasure this truth, go the extra mile and come visit your brothers in person at the school and sit in on the Sabbath service. Right. The water, just thank you for stopping by, sis. All right, we're going over Genesis chapter 26, verse 9, right?
Verse 8.
Verse 8. So if you want to follow along, Genesis chapter 26, verse 8 in the King James Version of the Bible.
If I may, right now we're about to go to the Hebrew.
That's right. So we read a set of verses in Hebrew, and then we follow up in English.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 8, in the Hebrew. YAHANNA, Kaya, Ara Kawa, Lawa, Shum, Ha, Yum, Yum, YAHSHAKWA, it's like YAHSHAKWA, Porshap, it's like YAHSHAKWA. Abba Yamalaka, Malak, Palashathium, Ba'id, Ha Khalawan, Waya Ra'a, Wahanna, Yatzakwa, Matzakwa, Ath, Rabakwa, Ashathwa. Verse 9. Wayakwa Ra'a. Abaya Malaka. La Yatzakwa. Waya Amar. Aka. Ana. It's like YAHANNA. Ashafka. Hawa'a. Wa Ayaka. Amarath. Acharathya. Slakia. Achathya. Hawa'a. Waya Amar. Layawa. Gatazakwa. Kaya. Amarathya. Pan. Amawath. I love Yah. It's like I love you. Verse 10. Waya Amar. Abba Yamalaka. Ma. Za'ath. Aishayath. Lanawa. Kama'ita. Shakab. Achad. Ha'aim. Ath. Ashafka. Waha. Ba'ath. I love Yanoah. Asham. Verse 11.
And real quick, sis, you know, the reason why we read in the Hebrew, you know what I'm saying, because we've been so separated from our culture and our language, you know what I'm saying, that's why we call this a school, you know what I'm saying, so we take the time to read it in English and in Hebrew. And, you know, if you look on this board, we teach the Hebrew every Friday, you know what I'm saying, so, you know, being so separated from our culture for so many centuries, English is not our native language. Spanish isn't our native language. Creole, you know what I'm saying? All these other languages that we have incorporated from our oppressors, our slave masters through history, you know, we've been separated from our language. So that's why we practice it. You know what I'm saying? We put it into place. You know what I'm saying? So like, go ahead.
Okay. Verse 11. Waya Tazawa. Abba Yamalaka. Ath. Call. Ha'aim. La'amar. Ha. Naga'ai. Ba'ayash. Hazak. Waba Ash. It's like Waba Ash. Ashathwa. Mawath. Wamath. Verse 12. Zarai. Yatazakwa. Ba'aratazah. Hawa'a. Mataza'a. Bashana. Hawa'a. Ma'a. Sha'ai Rayam. Wayabar. It's like Waya Barakahawa. Yahweh. Verse 13. Waya Gadal. Ha'ayash. Waya Laka. Ha Lawaka. Wagadal. I Kaya. Gadal. Ma'ad. Verse 14. Waya Haya. Lawa. Makwana. Taza'an. Wa Makwana. Bakwar. Wa'ai Bada. It's like Wa'ai Bada. Rabah. Waya Kwana Awa. Athan. Palashathium. That was
Yep, 7. Go ahead and do it in the English.
Okay. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 8. And it came to pass, when he had been there a long time, that Abimelech, king of the Philistines, looked out at a window and saw, and behold, Isaac was sporting with Rebekah, his wife. Verse 9. And Abimelech called Isaac and said, behold, of a surety she is thy wife. And how saidest thou, she is my sister? And Isaac said unto him, because I said, lest I die for her. Verse 10. And Abimelech said, what is this thou hast done unto us? One of the people might lightly have lion with thy wife, and thou shouldest have brought guiltiness upon us. Verse 11. And Abimelech charged all his people, saying, he that toucheth this man or his wife shall surely be put to death. Verse, if I could.
Go ahead.
So this is the, if I just wanted to say this is the same thing that Abraham had did. It's like that, I gotta take it off. So got Shalom with a Christ out of one. Concert here. Khan, sir. Khan. No, sir. Lord of Christ. Salakia, Israel. That was. I had to take that call. But what I was saying was, at this point in time, when Isaac, said to his said to the king that his wife was his sister, Abraham had did the same thing. And the king was scared of Abraham and his wife when Abraham did it, and now King Abimelech is pretty much staying away from Isaac and his wife. That shows that the Lord is with these people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And why is the Lord with them? Not only because of the covenant he made with Abraham, but he made that covenant because, like my Adawan said, carrying out orders. You know what I'm saying? When the Lord tells you to do something, you do it. And these people were righteous people. These were righteous people that just did the Lord's orders. And when the Lord is with you, you got nothing to fear. You know what I'm saying? You could go from land to land with a beautiful wife and not have to worry about being killed. Because the Lord is with this brother like he was with his father. That's right. All I have, sir.
Yeah, when the Lord is with you, you are literally untouchable. You know what I'm saying? What did he say? Abimelech charged all his people, saying, either touches this man or his wife shall surely be put to death. Yeah, you can lay hands on us, you know what I'm saying, but there's a consequence, you know what I'm saying, for tampering with precious to the Lord, man. And that's Israelites, man. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. That's who this Bible is written for, and that's what this Bible is about, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? This Bible is black and brown history, you know what I'm saying? And we can't forget it, man.
Right.
We can't forget it. That's why we gotta stay in class. That's all I need. That's all I need. Go ahead.
I'm going to start over at 11. Verse 11. And Abimelech charged all his people, saying, he that toucheth this man or his wife shall surely be put to death.
Right.
Verse 12. Then Isaac sowed in that land and received in the same year 100-fold. And the Lord blessed him. Verse 13. And the man waxed great and went forward and grew until he became very great. Verse 14. For he had possession of flocks and possession of herds and great store of servants. And the Philistines envied him.
We read 49.
No, we gotta read. So this was 7. 1, 2, 3. And then you gotta do 4 more sets of 7.
Let's get it.
Come. Yeah, I know the exact point we stopped. Let me find that real quick.
Do we use more than one code?
Yeah, you can use this one. That's for the priest over here. But if there's some over there too.
I see it's not.
It's like if I could, sis, if you have any questions, be sure to ask. Like my Adawan said, it's a class, it's a school. Yeah.
When you said Salaki, you said it's your first time coming to the school?
Yeah. I might step out because the babies, I don't want to interrupt them.
Oh, that's all right. There's a bathroom over here if you need to use one. You know, I'm precinct officer, Razana Yash, officer 500. This is officer Yabakan, officer 50. You know, in the school, we put into practice everything that's written in the Bible. We have an order and rank instruction. Okay, and as certified priests, you know, this is our vocation. So what we do in the world, work at restaurants, or dealerships, security, we consider that our slavery. You know what I'm saying? Because we're supposed to be ruling over the earth in this seat. You know what I'm saying? So we are the authority figures for our people, you know what I'm saying, to give them correction and teaching. So we take this oath, you know, very seriously. So this is our primary vocation, our primary job. You know what I'm saying? We're out here at a labor of love and obedience. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
27 and 8. So we break this one stop.
Okay.
Be at the end of somewhere around here. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 15. In the Hebrew, Wakal, Haba Arath, Ashar, Ha-Paruwa, Ibadia. And keep back. Abayawa, Bayamya, Abaraham, Abayawa, Sathamwa, Palashathium, Waya, Mala'awam, Ipar. Verse 16, Waya Amar, Abba Yama Laka. All. That's a Zakwa. Laka. Ma'ai Manawa. Kaya. Itazamath. Ma Manawa. Ma'ad. Verse 17. Waya Laka. Masham. Yatzakwa. Waya Khan. Salakia. Waya Khan. Banakal. Garar. Wayashab. Sham. Verse 18. Wayashab. Yatzakwa. Wayak. Salakia. Waya Kapar. Ath. Ba'arath. Hamayam. Ashar. Chaparwa. Bayamya. Abaraham. Abayawa. Waya Sathamawan. Slaki. Waya Sath Mawam. Waya Sath Mawam. Palashathium, Achariah, Mawath, Abaraham, Wayakwara, Lahan, Shamawath, Kashamath, Ashar, Quora'ah, Laham, Abayawa. Verse 19, Wayakaparwa, Ibadya, Yatzakwa, Banakal, Waya Mataza'awa, Sham, Ba'ar, Ma'aim, Cha Yayam. Verse 20, Waya Raya Bawa, Ra'aya, Garar, Aim, Ra'aya, Athazakwa, La'amar, Lunawa, Hamayam, Wa Yakwara, Slakia, Wa Yakwara, Sham, Haba'ar, I.S.U.P.K, Kaya, Ha, the I.S.H.Q.W, Imawa. Verse 21, Wayachaparwa, Ba'ar, Acharath, Waya Yabwa, Gum, Ilaya, Waya Qura'ah, Shema, Shatana. Back to the English.
All right. Let's go back to the English.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 15. For all the wells which his father's servants had digged in the days of Abraham, his father, the Philistines had stopped them and filled them with earth. Verse 16, and Abimelech said unto Isaac, Go from us, for thou art much mightier than we. Verse 17, and Isaac departed thence, and pitched his tent in the valley of Gerar, and dwelt there. Verse 18, and Isaac digged again the wells of water, which they had digged in the days of Abraham his father. For the Philistines had stopped them after the death of Abraham, and he called their names after the names by which his father had called them. Verse 19, and Isaac's servants digged in the valley and found there a well of spring. Verse 20, and the herdmen of Gerar did strive with Isaac's herd. Did strive with Isaac's herdmen, saying, the water is ours. He called the name of the well I.S.U.P.K, because they strove with him. Verse 21, and they digged another well and strove for that also, and he called the name of it Sitnah.
That's it?
That's it, sir.
First, okay, excellent.
Back to the Hebrew.
Back to the Hebrew. You got something to add?
Allah, sir.
It's been a while since I've come through this.
Pretty much, I mean, if I could just to let everybody know what's going on, we're in the days of Isaac right now. Yeah, the twins have been born, you know what I'm saying? Those twins that we know of, Esau and Jacob and Esau, those are the progenitors of, you know what I'm saying, the white race and the black and brown race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Israel Jacob turning into Israel, and that's pretty much who this Bible is about. And then Esau being the oppressor of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Ever since birth, damn near. But right now we're in the days of Isaac, because when all that happened, that's when Jacob and Israel were grown, and their nations came from their seed. But this is in the days of Isaac. So Isaac was pretty much just trying to find a land to call his own right now.
And if I may also add, the Bible kind of just doesn't. Well, we're not freestyling the interpretations, but when I'm reading this, I see work, man. I see Isaac working. So in verse 12 it says, "Then Isaac sowed in that land and received in the same year an 100-fold, and the Lord blessed him." It's saying that sowing, that means Isaac was, moving. You know what I'm saying? Making business deals, being righteous. You know what I'm saying? Being in the land of the Lord, holding down the covenant. You know what I'm saying? Holding down that holy separate spirit in the land that the Lord was leading him to. I'm saying, but what I see here is the man of the Lord is working. You know what I'm saying? He's not lackadaisical. He's not lukewarm about his obedience. You know what I'm saying? About his responsibility. So I just want to add that.
That's heavy. That's heavy. I don't want. If I could just add to that, the Lord sees everything you do.
That's right.
That's the Most High God of heaven and earth, Creator of heaven and earth. So He knows when you put in blood, sweat, and tears into something like Madawan's been saying all this Sabbath. It's almost like the main point of today's Sabbath. Your heart is where your treasure lies.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? If the Lord sees if your heart lies with doing the work of the Lord. The Lord sees if your heart lies with, doing your slavery. The Lord sees if your heart lies with, being a bad brother to your brethren. Giving them drugs or sleeping with their wives, or the Lord sees what you're doing, and he's gonna give you what you deserve. It sounds cliche, but the men in this Bible, they did the work of the Lord. They put heart, blood, sweat, and tears in, and they got, they reaped the benefits. Men in this school put working for the Lord. They reap the benefits. Out there in the world, you're gonna reap not the benefits, but the consequences.
Right.
That's all I have, sir.
Like Cap said, everybody gets a paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Whether you do righteous work or if you're out there sinning. You know what I'm saying? What the wages of sin is what? Death. That's your reward. That's your paycheck. So you may not get it at the time that you expected.
Oh, God.
You know what I'm saying? But it's coming to you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're preoccupied with your slavery and making money and, earning enough to protect your own, there's a paycheck for that. So it only goes so far. So, but the reward that we're fighting for, working here, is for the kingdom, man.
That's right.
An irreplaceable reward is gonna last forever, man. Durable riches, man.
Right.
Better than silver and gold, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're not out here, living to please our eyes and our pocketbooks. And learn and wanting to stunt, flashing jewelry and, expensive clothes and mansions and all that, man. Like, that's the type of spirit that, brothers that want to aspire to be like the next Diddy. You know what I'm saying? He Diddy. Look at his empire. Look at the work and what he's treasured. You know what I'm saying? It's being dismantled and it's his shame at this point.
Everybody wanted to be like Diddy at one point in time. Mm-hmm. We were all wearing Sean John. We were all wearing sunglasses and chains and trying to make music videos that look like special delivery.
Yeah, trying to look the part. You know what I'm saying? But some of us are not as I think we use the word thirsty for it. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we work so hard and diligently to put in our brick for this kingdom, man, because this is gonna last. You know what I'm saying? Moth and rust cannot destroy. You know what I'm saying? What we're putting in, for our future kingdom, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, Salah.
Khan. So we're going back to the Hebrew, right, sir? Khan. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 22 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA Masham YAHANNA Ba'ar Akharath, Wala'a, Rabawa, Ilayawa, it's like Ilaya, Waya Qura'a, Shema. Reading. Ra Khabawath. Verse 26. I'm just like verse 23. Waya Ayel. Masham. Ba'ar. Shaba'ai. Verse 24. Wa ya ra'a. Alayawa. Yahweh. Bala yala. Ha hawa'a. Wa ya amar. Anakia. Alahaya. Abraham. Abayaka, all, Thaya, Ra'a, Kaya, Afka, Anakia, Waba, Rakath Yaka, Waha, Rabayathya, Ath, Zaraika, Ba'ai Bawar, Abraham, Ibadia. Verse 25. Wayabun, Sham, Mazabak, Waya Wara'a, Basham, Yahweh, Wayat, Sham, Ahalwa, Waya, Karwa, Sham, Ibadia, Yatzakwa, Ba'ar. Verse 26. Wa Abaya Malaka, Halaka, Alayawa, Magarar, Wa Khazaf, Mara'ai Hawa, Wa Payakal, Shar, Tazaba'awa. Verse 27. Waya Amar, Allahayim, Slakia, Allaham, Yatzakwa, Madawai, Ba'atham, Aliyah, Wa'atham, Shana'afa, Afia, Wa the Shalak Wanaya, Ma'af come. Verse 28. Waya Amarwa, Ra'awa, Ra'a Yanawa, Kaya, Kaya, Yahweh, Imaka, Wa Na'amar, Tahaya, Na'a, Allah, Baya, Nawath Yanoah. Baya Nayanoah. Wa Bayanaka. Wana Karasa. Baryath. I.M.K. Verse 29. Thara'asha. Slakia. Slakia. The I.S.U.P.K. I'm Manoah. Ra'aya. Ka'ashar. La'ah. Naga'ai Nawaka. Waka Ashar. Aisha Yanoah. I.M.K. Rakwa. Tawa. Wana Shalakka. Bashalawam. Atha. Itha. Barawak. Yahweh. That was 7.
7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was actually 8.
8.
But yeah, it's no sweat.
Right.
Like
Go ahead.
from kind. Verse 20. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 22. And he removed from thence and digged another well, and for that they strove not. And he called the name of it Rehoboth. And he said, for now the Lord hath made room for us, and we shall be fruitful in the land. Verse 23. And he went up from thence to Beersheba. Verse 24. And the Lord appeared unto him the same night, and said, I am the God of Abraham, thy father. Fear not, for I am with thee, and will bless thee, and will multiply thy seed for my servant Abraham's sake. Verse 25. And he builded an altar there, and called upon the name of the Lord, and pitched his tent there. And there Isaac's servants digged well. Slakia. There Isaac's servants digged a well. Verse 26. Then Abimelech went to him from Gerar, and Ahuz, Slakia, and Ahuzath, one of his friends, and Philco, the chief captain of his army. Verse 27. And Isaac said unto them, wherefore come ye to me, seeing ye hate me, and have sent me away from you? Verse 28. And they said, we saw certainly that the Lord was with thee, and we said, let there be now an oath betwixt us, even betwixt us and thee, and let us make a covenant with thee. Verse 29. That thou wilt do us no hurt, as we have not touched thee, as we have done unto thee nothing but good, and have sent thee away in peace. Thou art now the blessed of the Lord.
That's right. Most High in Christ. Yeah, these other nations, you know what I'm saying, as an example, they see us. And they know who we are. They know Blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans are Israelites, and they see the Lord upon us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the scriptures say, we are the apple of the Lord's eye. Like, you know, he makes his spirit known through us. You know what I'm saying? When we're obedient and following his laws, statutes, and commandments, you know what I'm saying, we got a different spirit on us, man. Because we're holy. We're separate. You know what I'm saying? And for those who have an eye to see that, you know, they see the glory of the Lord in the way that we move. And they want to make covenants with us. They want to work with us. You know what I'm saying? But we live in a society where, you know, everybody hates the Lord. Everybody hates Black Latinos and Native Americans. So no one's in the business of spreading righteousness. You know what I'm saying? And so in turn, people hate us, but like we're seeing here, they saw the work that Isaac was doing, and they wanted to make a covenant with him and his God, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we wanted to emphasize.
Khan, if I could,
Go ahead.
What you're saying is heavy out of line, because right now we in the midst of World War III. You know, times are gonna change. Times are gonna change soon. And we're already seeing the changing of the guard, and right now is the time for these heathens to try to come to us and try to make arrangements. Say, you can have this, just let me be over here. You know what I'm saying? Let's make peace. So we don't want to pressure people. We want y'all to be good where y'all want to be. Just please let me and my people be okay, because we know the Lord is with you. Now is the time for that, because the scriptures say, you know what I'm saying, when that time comes, they're gonna cleave to us.
That's right.
They're not gonna be able to try to make agreements with us. They're gonna eat our scraps.
That's
if
right.
they get that. That's all I have, sir.
Yeah, right, man. Like you said, it's the changing of the guard, and we're seeing it, man. The Most High, the God of the Bible, the God of Israel, he's a mathematician, man. He knows exactly what he's doing. You know what I'm saying? He's timing everything, man. We got the rumors of wars. We got everything going over there across the Middle East. You know what I'm saying? Even the stimulus checks and the lockdowns at the beginning of COVID, that's all the work of the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? He set that up. You know what I'm saying? He turned the world upside down over COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? So this is the time to prepare our spirits. You know what I'm saying? For Israel to come home. These other nations are seeing it, man. They know exactly what time it is. They know that America is a burning empire. So everything's about to go up in nuclear smoke soon. So don't get too comfortable. You know what I'm saying, with this grace period. You know what I'm saying, it's time to bunker down, lock in, get into class, and start relearning how to live righteously, man, like our forefathers did. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just wanted to emphasize that point, saying where your treasure is, there also where your heart is, and that's why we gotta value. Saying what makes us separate. We gotta value what makes us holy. You know what I'm saying, which distinguishes us as a separate people compared to the other nations. So we gotta put some respect on that. We gotta love that. We gotta fight for that and protect it as well. And that's why we have these classes, 7 days a week. I'm saying, on a timely basis. And according to God's laws, man. According to Leviticus chapter 23.
She had to leave. She good.
All right. So let's pick up where we left off.
I can do this last, just this, I can knock that out.
This is the last step?
Not the last 7, but I can knock it out.
Go ahead. All right. So this is the last, that's where we're stopping.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 30, in the Hebrew. I.S.U.P.K, Laham, Mashatha, YAHANNA, Shathawa. Verse 31. YAHANNA, Babakwar, YAHANNA, Ayash, La Akayawa, Shalak, Shalacham, Yatzakwa, Lakawa, Ma'athwa. Ba Shalawa. It's like it. Ba Shalawam. Verse 32. Wayahaya. Bayawam. Ha Hawa'a. Wa Yaba'awa. Ibadia. Yatazakwa. Waya Slakia. Waya Gadwa. Lawa. Io. Adawath. Ha Ba'ar. Ashar. Cha Parawa. Slakia. Chaparawa. Wa Ya Amarwa. Lawa. Ma Taza'anawa. Mayam. Verse 33. Waya Kwara'a. Atha. Shaba'aya. Aya. Khan. Sham. Ha Ayar. Ba'ar. Shabai. I. Hayawam. Hazah. Verse 34. Wayahaya. I.S.U.P.K. Ban. Arabayim. Shana. YAHANNA. Asha. Ath. Yaha. Wadayath. Bath. Ba'ariya. Ha Khafia. Wa'ath. Bashamath. Bath. Ayalan. Ha Khafia. Verse 35. Watha Ha Yayan. Marath. Ruwach. La Yatzak. Wa La Rabakwa. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 1 in the Hebrew. YAHANNA. Kaya. Zaquan. Yatzakwa. Watakahayan. Ayan. Yawa. Mara'ath. Waya Kwara'a. Ath. I.S.U.P.K. Banwa. Ha Gadal. Waya Amar. Alaya. It's like it. Ayawa. Banya. Waya Amar. Ayawa. Ha Na Naya. Verse 2. Waya Amar. Ana. Na'a. Zakwa. Nathia. Khan. Zakwanathia. La'a. Yad. It's like Yadai. It's like Yadaithia. It's like Yadaithia. Yawam. Mawathia. Verse 3. Wa'aitha. Sha'a. Na'a. Ka Leah Ka. Slakia. Call your cup. The Layaka. The Layaka. Wa Quashafka. What Taza'a? Hashada. What Taza Wada? Leah. Tazayad. Verse 4. Wa'aisha. Leah. Ma ta'ai mayam. Ka ashar. Ahabathia. Wa haba ya'a. Wa haba ya'a. Leah. Wa akala. Ba'ai bawar. The Barakka. Napashia. Bataram. Amawath. Verse 5. Wara Bakwa. Shema'itha. Badabar. Yatzakwa. All. Aishawa. Banawa. Wayaka. It's like Wayalaka. Aishawa. Ha Shada. La Tazawad. Tazayad. Laha Baya'a. Verse 6. Wa Rabakwa. Amara. All. Yaikwa. Bana. La Amar. Hana. Shemai Thaya. Ath. Abayaka. Madabar. All. Aishawa. Akyaka. La Amar. Verse 7. Ha Baya'a. Leah. Tazayad. Wa Aisha. Leah. Ma Ta'ai Mayam. Wa Akala. Wa Abaraka Kaka. Slakia. Wa Abarakka. Lapanya. Yahweh. Lapanya. Mawathia. Verse 8. Wa'itha. Banya. Shemai. Bakwa. Laya. La Ashar. Anya. Ma Tazawa. Afka.
That was 14 verses.
I believe so. We had 27:8.
You went all the way through to the end, didn't you?
Kind.
Okay, most time. Hey man, give it up for YAHANNA, man, for reading, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, it takes a lot of practice and patience, man. But if you treasure this work, you're gonna do it right. You're gonna learn how to speak it right and endure through it all, man. But you know, it's no labor. You know what I'm saying? We enjoy doing this. You know what I'm saying? We just normally we have 3 brothers out here teaching. So YAHANNA just, you know, being a soldier and reading through. Appreciate it, bro. But yeah, we're gonna go back and then read it in the English now.
Khan. So we were at 30, right?
30,
Khan.
6 and 30.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 26, verse 30. And he made them a feast, and they did eat and drink, Verse 31, and they rose up betimes in the morning and swear one to another, and Isaac sent them away, and they departed from him in peace. Verse 32, and it came to pass the same day that Isaac's servants came and told him concerning the well which they had digged, and said unto him, we have found water. Verse 33, and he called it Shabbat. Therefore the name of the city is Beer-sheba unto this day. Verse 34, and Esau was 40 years old when he took to wife Judith, the daughter of Berai, the Hittite, and Bashemath, the daughter of Elon, the Hittite. Verse 35, which were a grief of man. Sorry, I'm sorry, it's like it. Verse 35, which were a grief of mine unto Isaac and Rebekah.
Like those last two verses, you know, it just kind of reminds me of modern day families. You know what I'm saying? When somebody in their family marries somebody outside your race, you know, you introduce a lot of foreign concepts into, you know, your traditions. You know what I'm saying? You marry a so-called Asian person, next thing you know, you're eating, you know, mystery meat and being a Buddhist. You know what I'm saying? And that it disrupts, you know, the cultural norms, you know what I'm saying? The bloodline. You know what I'm saying? It says that Esau's wives were a grief of mine unto Isaac and to Rebekah. This also goes, you know, with sisters who are out of order. You know what I'm saying? Sisters who don't, you know, they don't value the order of the men above them, and they become a grief of mine. They become a headache, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to marry any sisters into the school that are going to put in the brick and help build up, you know, this nation, this school, and build up our men, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, you know, we need order in the family, and we need order in our nation, and that's what this school provides, man.
That's right.
So I just want to add to that. Okay.
Keep going, sir.
Go ahead.
Come. This is the book of Genesis, chapter 27, verse 1. And it came to pass that when Isaac was old and his eyes were dim, so that he could not see, he called Esau, his eldest son, and said unto him, my son. And he said unto him, behold, here I am. Verse 2, and he said, behold now, I am old, I know not the day of my death. Verse 3, now therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver and thy bow, and go out to the field, and take me some venison. Verse 4, and make me savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die. Verse 5, if I could real quick.
Go ahead.
So this is the part that I was talking about, where the twins Esau and Jacob. This is the prime part right here. This is when they're old enough and Isaac is about to pass and the covenant is given. But right now we're about to see, for lack of a better word, I mean, we all black and brown, and use the word finesse. We're about to see Jacob kind of do a little finesse tactic. But it's righteous finesse, because the Most High said it was gonna be Jacob that was on top anyway. But I just wanted to kind of just interject that before I continue, sir. It's like
No sweat.
so I'm at verse 5. Verse 5. And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake to Esau, his son. And Esau went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it. Verse 6. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob, her son, saying, behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, verse 7, bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord before my death. Man, I gotta stop. It's just getting good.
I was about to say, just getting good. And I want to add on what you were saying, like you're talking about Jacob did a righteous finesse. You know, it's in his name. You know, Jacob, Yahweh. You know what I'm saying? It means supplanter, or like he who grasps the heel. You know what I'm saying? And the definition of supplant, I just looked it up real quick. It says replace, displace, supersede, mean to put out of a usual or proper place or into the place of another. You know what I'm saying? So it was already written to be this way. You know what I'm saying? So whether you call it a finesse or not, it was going to happen regardless. You know what I'm saying? That's just how the law works. You know what I'm saying? But with that, is that all the verses?
That's all the verses.
All the verses.
So we get in with I'm gonna have to blow the horn, we're gonna cover the scroll, and then we salute the scroll, and then we do the prayers.
Okay.
I gotta drink the wine before we do all that.
Okay. So do Amajim.
Come on.
All right. With that, we're gonna Amajim, which means to stand.
Layasha Allah.
Layasha Allah.
It's just me and you that we can salute up here. If it's up to you, though. You gotta kind of announce it, though. Let's salute the Torah.
All right, with that, we're gonna salute the Torah. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Prayers.
All right, now we're gonna Sar, which means turn and face the east. We're gonna say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew and in the English.
This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa.
Abanawa.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Shabbat Shemayim.
Quadash.
Quadash.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Malakwazka.
Malakwazka.
Taba'ah.
Taba'ah.
Batazayka.
Batazayka.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Ba'rataza.
Ba'rataza.
Kawa.
Kawa.
Hayah.
Hayah.
Bashamayim.
Bashamayim.
Nathanawa.
Nathanawa.
Lacham.
Lacham.
Kal.
Kal.
Yawam.
Yawam.
Wasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kabawatnawa.
Wathnawa.
Kasalaknawa.
Wasalaknawa.
Kabawathinawa.
Wathnawa.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Taba'aynawa.
Baya'inawa.
Banasayawan.
Banasayawan.
Abal.
Abal.
Hawashaynawa.
Hawashaynawa.
Mayan.
Mayan.
Rai.
Rai.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Laka.
Laka.
Hamalakwa.
Malakwa.
Wahala.
Wahala.
Wahasa Para.
Taparat.
Lawalamium.
Awalamium.
Aman.
Aman. In English. Our Father.
Our Father.
Which art in heaven.
Which art in heaven.
Hallowed be thy name.
Hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy kingdom come.
Thy will be done.
Thy will be done.
In earth as it is in heaven.
In earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day.
Give us this day.
Our daily bread.
Our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not into temptation.
And lead us not into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
But deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
For thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Sar. Try to face the front.
salute. Men of Israel, Amaju. Amaju Shabbat. Amaju. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakatah.
Yadi Matah. Sorry, and turn to face the sisters. Men of Israel, Amaju Shabbat. Amaju. Barak.
Yahweh Shema Latah Shem Yahushua.
Yadi Matah. That's dismissed.